Sankranti is just around the corner, and to me it brings back the memories of Yellu and sakkare achchu that we share with our friends and family. Sakkare achchu is traditionally made with wooden molds. Not all of us may have these molds, so today I'll show you two different ways of making these sakkare achchu. One with the traditional wooden molds, and the second one with the modern silicone molds that are easily available in the markets these days. So without further ado, let's see how to make this.
We'll start by getting our molds ready. The wooden molds need to be soaked in water for a few hours, preferably overnight. And after the soaking, I'm wiping them completely with a kitchen towel. You need to make sure there is no water left on the wooden molds. And once dried, I'm securing the wooden molds with rubber bands, and I'm ensuring they're fully aligned. I'm repeating the same process for all the molds that I have. This is the silicone chocolate mold that we are going to use today, and as you can see, that doesn't need any preparation. I've taken 1 cup of sugar and added 1/4 cup of water to that, and I'm bringing it to a boil. Once the sugar is dissolved and boiled, I'm adding 1/4 cup of milk and 1/4 cup of yogurt or curd to this. What this does is it acts like a filter for your sugar syrup, and if there are any impurities in your sugar, it comes up as a scum at the top. I'm now going to filter this or strain this using a muslin cloth. Please be extra careful while doing this, as this can be quite hot. Squeezing out the sugar syrup using tongs. Our sugar syrup is now ready. I'm taking half of that in a pot which has a heavy bottom, and I'm placing that on heat. I'm continuously stirring this on low heat. The action is more like a rubbing action than a stirring action. Notice the sugar syrup frothing every now and then. At that point, turn off the heat or remove the pot from the heat and rub it continuously and rigorously and place it back on the heat. We're looking for the sugar syrup to turn almost opaque. As we can see now, the sugar syrup is not transparent at all. It's translucent and almost opaque. So we're nearly there, and it's taken me about 7 to 8 minutes to get to this point. And once you see that the sugar syrup is opaque, we need to act very quickly because this can thicken really quickly. Quickly remove the sugar syrup from heat at this point. I'm pouring the sugar syrup into the silicone molds. I'm going to gently tap the mold to make sure the syrup reaches all the little corners. We'll place this aside for a couple of minutes, and I've repeated the process with the other half of the sugar syrup. Now I'm going to pour it into the wooden molds that we prepared earlier. As you can see, my syrup's now thickening a bit, so I'm going to place it back on heat, add a drop or two of water and pour it into the mold again. Our silicone molds are ready. We'll keep the wooden molds aside to set, and I'm gently taking the achchus out of the silicone molds. Our achchus look perfect. They're beautifully white and they're holding the shape really well with a perfect consistency. Let's check the wooden one. That looks perfect. It's really important to make sure you're doing the entire process on low heat. That's what results in beautiful white sakkare achchu. You can also add a color of your choice to this just before pouring it into the molds. Don't worry if there are a few achus that are not perfect. So you can always place the not so perfect achus or the broken achus back in the pot, add a few drops of water and repeat the process. A very happy Sankranti to you all. If you'd like the recipe for making yellu, please let me know in the comments box. If you like this recipe, please don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share with your family and friends. Until next time, take care.